Hi guys, and welcome back again to my channel. My name is Oyinka, and if it's your first time stopping by, then you baby are most definitely welcome. Now in today's video, I'm going to be sharing some tips on how you can look expensive. Darling, listen to me. I'm going to say it, and I'm going to say it now. You do not need a lot of money to look expensive. I'm telling you, you can look like the rich auntie that you are even if you are broke. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing those tips with you, baby girl, because what? When I slay, we all slay, baby girl. That's it, period. This video was inspired by my assumptions tag video. A good number of you seemed to think that I was very rich. I don't know why, even though your girl is not rich, but a good number of you seem to think that I am a rich child or I'm a very rich person, and I wanted to share those tips with you on how I achieved that rich auntie vibe, you know, that rich aura, because what was sprinkling baby girl dust all over the place. We have to be looking like the rich aunties that we are, period. And if you want to see more about that, then you should definitely keep on watching. Trust me, you don't want to miss this one, trust me. Okay, so the first tip is to, number one, be intentional about always putting your best foot forward. When you are going out, you have to be intentional about putting your best foot forward. Just imagine that you're going to see the president. You don't know if you're going to run into the president. You don't know if you're going to run into your future husband that day. You don't want to be looking scrappy at any point. So the first tip that I'm going to share is to be intentional always about putting your best foot forward. That will literally guide you on how you can achieve that baby girl life and that rich auntie vibe that we are all about on this channel. My next tip would be to buy good quality items. Now I know that sometimes we don't always have a lot of money, especially to splurge on like really high quality stuff, but trust me, you can get good pieces that are not so expensive. And the key with buying good quality things, the reason why I'm emphasizing buying good quality things, because they will last you a very long time, and the finishing and the stitching is always really good, and that's what usually tells people apart, you know, a rich auntie, quote and unquote, from somebody who didn't put in that much effort, because the stitching on the outfit is literally worlds apart. You don't have loose thread hanging here and there, you know, you look put together. So it's important that even if you don't have a lot of money, put your coins together so that you can buy one or two pieces that are actually good quality. Trust me, having 2 or 3 good quality pieces is definitely better than having 10 cheap pieces. The cheap pieces just automatically speak and scream, this is cheap, and nobody wants to be around that. Do you know what I mean? So that is definitely one way that you can look expensive on a budget. The next tip that I'm going to be sharing is to buy neutral colors. And the reason why I'm saying this is, if you don't have a lot of money, instead of buying like bold colors like pink, green, blue, instead of buying those kind of colors, you can buy neutral pieces like this one that I'm wearing: black top, white top, a cream top, gray top, brown top, those kind of colors, because they just tend to make you look a lot more sophisticated, and you can wear them multiple times without anybody knowing because it's a basic color. But by the time you're wearing a green top or a floral print top multiple times, everybody's gonna know that, oh, that's the top that you wore yesterday. Do you know what I mean? So the key is to buy neutral pieces, because it's a black top is a black top. There's nothing that really stands a black top out except for the fact that it's just black, and anybody may just assume that you decided to buy multiple pieces of black tops instead of just buying one floral top that everybody can automatically tell at once that this is that floral top that you're wearing. I hope you understand what I mean. My next tip would be to wear clothes that actually fit you. Listen, I know that it's very hard for you to let go of your clothes that you have been wearing since 5 years that are no longer your size, because you're finding it difficult to come to terms with the fact that you are not a size 2 anymore. But darling, there is nothing that screams tacky as somebody who doesn't wear clothes that actually fit. So what you want to do is you want to wear clothes that are actually your size, not too big and not too small. If you're wearing clothes that are too big, it can appear frumpy, like you're wearing pajamas or like you didn't put in any effort. Meanwhile, if you're wearing clothes that are too tight, it just doesn't look nice. So the key is to wear clothes that are actually your size. Let go of those pieces that are no longer your size. Trust me, I know it's hard, but but listen, that is one way to automatically level up your look. Wear clothes that are actually your size. Now that we have talked about appearances in terms of like clothing, I'm going to move on to your face, baby girl, because your face literally is like your selling point as a girl. Listen, your face is all things beautiful and you have to treat it as such. It's a canvas, darling. Treat your face like the canvas that she is. So number one tip regarding your face is to always shapen your eyebrow. Now I know that not everyone wants to shapen their eyebrows for religious reasons, but shaping your eyebrow doesn't mean that you always have to give it a trim. It can just mean that you combed it and like shapened it with the comb. That was what we used to do in secondary school, so that your brow hairs are actually tame. They don't look like unruly, they don't look jaga, they look like they're actually arranged. It just makes your face look a lot more structured. So even if you don't want to trim your brows, you can definitely use like a rat tail comb to comb the brow hairs upwards and then just shapen it down, and then it gives you such arranged brows. You actually look significantly better. See, if you don't want to take anything that I've said away from this video, you have to take this one. It will make you look significantly better. It is all the difference that you want to make as regards your look. Just shapen your brows. Now I know that sometimes we do our nails and then it gets chipped and all, but listen to me, there is nothing that screams tacky more than when your nail polish is chipped. It is better for you not to have any nail polish than for you to have nail polish that is chipped. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. So when you're getting a manicure, I would usually opt for gel polish over regular polish, just because gel polish doesn't chip that quickly. If at all I'm going to paint my nails, you guys know that I don't routinely paint my nails and I don't routinely do like nail extensions, except just once in a while when I'm trying to feel super cute. But you don't have to do that. You just have to get a manicure. Look at my nails now, for example. It looks beautiful and it makes you look expensive, more expensive than you actually are. Nails are pretty cheap, and get your nails done for 200 naira to 500 naira. If you go to a more expensive place, maybe 1000 naira for gel polish. So again, it is more appealing for your nails to be bare than for you to have chipped nail polish. Chipped nail polish makes you look very, very scattered, so don't do it, okay? Now I know that this one goes without saying for most people, but I don't know, I just feel like I have to say this, especially because I saw a video of these celebrities saying that they didn't take their bath every day. But listen to me, you have to take your bath every single day. Every day is non-negotiable. You look so much better when you take a bath every single day. If you live in the hotter climes like Nigeria, darling, you want to be taking your bath sometimes even twice a day, especially during the dry season, because it can get really, really hot. Like, I can't even imagine that you're not taking your bath every day. It just seems like impossible. That it's impossible for me to conceive that thought. Take your bath every day. Take your bath every day. Take your bath every day. You will automatically elevate how you look once you do that. With regards to jewelry, especially if you don't have a lot of money, dainty jewelry pieces are always the answer. And I just mean like small pieces. Like, for example, look at this ring. This is a dainty piece because it's very small and portable. If you don't have a lot of money to like splurge on jewelry, I think that you should be able to like get dainty pieces, just small pieces. They make you stand out and make you look expensive. You know that I woke up like this vibe? That's what the dainty pieces give you. It just gives you I woke up like this vibe. And with jewelry, I try to avoid gold jewelry that is too gold, especially when I'm buying like cheap jewelry. Once it is too gold and it's like shiny gold, it automatically screams cheap. So if you're trying to buy jewelry pieces and you don't have a lot of money, once you see a jewelry that is too gold, just avoid that in general. If you want, you can just go for silver pieces instead, because I mean, silver doesn't look fake if it's silver, do you know what I mean? But gold tends to look super fake once the gold is too gold. So those are the tips here and there that I'm just gonna give as per that. Iron your clothes. I don't know, but I feel like this goes without saying, but I'm still gonna say it. Iron your clothes. Listen, when you iron your clothes, it automatically elevates your look. Just try to imagine somebody wearing a rumpled outfit and somebody wearing an ironed outfit. The person who wears the ironed outfit just looks more put together, more expensive, more classy, more arranged. You know, you just look very nice once your clothes are ironed, and it doesn't really take a lot from you to iron your clothes. If you're someone who doesn't like to iron in general, I think that when you're buying your pieces, you can buy pieces that don't require ironing. If you're going to be wearing clothes that require ironing, please endeavor to iron your clothes. It automatically elevates your look and makes you look like you actually put in an effort into being intentional about your look. Moisturize your skin, darling. Your skin should look supple and yummy, and I'm not saying that you have to use expensive lotion. You don't. You can use your regular coconut oil if you don't have a lot of money to spend on lotion. You can use your regular Vaseline if you don't have a lot of money to spend on lotion. But the important thing is, if you're using oils or Vaseline, don't use too much, because then you start to shine. You're shining. No, that's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to make our skin look moisturized without screaming cheap. So if it looks shiny, then you look like a child who was playing in oil. So you just want to make it look glossy enough without being overpowering by being too shiny. When your skin looks too shiny, it doesn't look cute, and when your skin looks dry, it is absolutely not cute as well. So moisturize your skin and your lips. How could I forget your lips? Always use lip balm. Lip balm is not expensive, or you can even use Vaseline on your lips so that you don't have cracks on your lips everywhere. Your lips look yummy and supple and inviting. That's what you want. You want to look put together. You want to look good. You want to look expensive. And rich people don't have dry skin. Try to imagine the rich person you know, any rich person you know. Just try to picture the person. Is the person's skin dry? Is the person's lips chapped? Definitely not, you know. So just anytime that you're trying to look for that rich auntie look, always picture that rich auntie and then translate how that person looks into your look. Now this takes me to my next point, which is do not buy fake designer pieces. Don't buy fake designer items. Just buy good quality pieces that are unbranded. Or if you like that designer item so much, you can go to regular stores like Shein or H&M or Zara. Sometimes they have like dupes or inspired versions of what you want. So if you see a Bottega bag, for example, and you like that Bottega bag and you want to buy it, you can just look on Shein or Zara or H&M for an inspired bag instead of buying a fake Bottega bag, because once you buy that fake Bottega bag, it becomes apparent that it is fake. From the placement of the designer logo to even the stitching of the bag, it just looks fake and it makes you look cheap. So don't do that. Last but not the least tip that I'm going to be sharing is to wear sunshades. Now sunshades elevate your look by 1000. They just make you look like the rich auntie that you are, and I am not kidding. Now I decided to grab this pair just to like give you a little illustration. Now imagine me walking down the street with sunshades. Look at what I'm saying. Doesn't this look expensive already? Doesn't it look like I have some extra coins in my bank account? Tell me the truth. Doesn't it look that way? Sunshades literally have a way of elevating your look. Like they just make you look more put together. I really like this pair, but it doesn't have to be as big as this if you're not about that life. You can definitely get smaller pieces or more compact pieces if you want, but I really like this one. So yeah, bonus tip guys, bonus tip. Always brush your teeth and use a mint. I like to chew gum just because I want my breath to always smell fresh, but if you're not about the gum life, you can always put a mint in your mouth so that your breath smells fresh all the time. Because you know, like when you close your mouth for a long time and you open it, it can have a little bit of a smell. If you don't want that, what I would definitely advise is that you put a mint in your mouth or you chew some gum. And when I'm saying chew gum, I don't mean that you should just like start chewing in a very tacky way and making all those chewing gum sounds. It doesn't tell nicely of you. Don't be making those popping gum sounds, or don't be blowing balloons with your gum. It doesn't look nice. You look ratchet when you do that, period. That's it. This is not even up for debate. It's just a fact. And always use perfume. You don't have to buy expensive perfumes, darlings. There are cheap ways for you to smell gorgeous, and I have a perfumes tag video sharing some of my best perfumes, ranging from the cheap ones. You can literally get good perfumes that smell beautiful for less than 2,000 naira. And if you're thinking what is 2,000 naira in dollars, 2,000 naira is just about $5 or even a little less. So you can definitely get good smells for a fraction of the cost. It doesn't have to be expensive. And if you really like designer scents but you can't afford designer perfumes, you can definitely buy perfume oils that are inspired by that designer scent and still get that rich auntie vibe for a fraction of the cost. For example, this perfume by Tom Ford, Tobacco Vanille, is beautiful. It smells exquisite. It smells expensive, but it costs a whopping 170,000 naira for 50 mils, so it's very expensive. If I like that scent but I don't have 150,000 naira to spend, what can I do? I can always buy the perfume oils, because there are perfume oil versions of that scent that cost a fraction of the cost. I'm telling you, 30 mils of that Tobacco Vanille is about 7,000 naira, so you can smell like you actually used Tobacco Vanille for a fraction of the cost. Isn't that amazing? So even your aura already smells expensive, and then by the time you top it up with everything that I told you, nah, you're going to be looking like that rich auntie that you are. You're going to be giving the rich auntie vibes, and nobody will be able to mess with you, period. So guys, that is it for this video. I really do hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what you think down in the comment section. Are there any other ways that you can look expensive budget? I would definitely love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye guys.